In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 18, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Dodgers vs. St. Louis Cardinals. The Los Angeles Dodgers will wrap up their 3-game series against the St. Louis Cardinals on Sunday afternoon. Both teams are battling for postseason positioning, making every game critical as the season progresses. The Dodgers have had the upper hand in the first 5 meetings this season, winning 4 out of 5 games. However, the contests have been closely contested, with 3 of the last 4 games being decided by just 1 run. As both teams continue their push for the playoffs, fans can expect another intense matchup in this series finale. Heading into Sunday's game, Gray's recent performance raises concerns for the Cardinals. Over his last 8 starts, Gray has struggled, posting a 5.89 earned run average while allowing opponents to hit .280 against him. He's also given up 9 home runs in his last 5 outings, a troubling stat as he faces a Dodgers lineup that leads the National League in home runs. On the other hand, Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw seems to be finding his groove after only 4 starts. Historically, Kershaw has performed well at Busch Stadium, allowing just 2 home runs in 53 2/3 innings pitched. Given the current form of both pitchers, Kershaw's experience and ability to limit the Cardinals' offense may give the Dodgers a significant advantage. The Dodgers were 6-4 in their last 10 games against the Cardinals before Saturday, further boosting their confidence. Gray has faced difficulties throughout the second half of the season, whether playing at home or on the road. Against a formidable Dodgers lineup, this trend doesn't bode well for the Cardinals. Gray has allowed at least 5 runs in 3 of his last 5 outings, which could lead to another rough outing against Los Angeles. Meanwhile, Kershaw has not given up multiple runs in any of his starts this month. With the Dodgers' strong bullpen ready to protect the lead, especially against a Cardinals offense that has been underwhelming at times, the task ahead seems daunting for St. Louis. The Cardinals secured a much-needed win on Saturday night, but they'll need to string together more victories to stay in contention for the National League wild card race. St. Louis has posted a respectable 32-28 record at home this season, while the Dodgers have gone 34-30 on the road. However, Los Angeles has lost 3 of their last 4 games, and with the Padres and Diamondbacks closing in on them, each game is increasingly important. Kershaw looked solid in his last outing for the Dodgers, showing signs that he's nearly back to full strength. Conversely, Sonny Gray has been struggling in recent games, and it's likely that this trend will continue. Given the current circumstances, the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. In their first 5 matchups of the season, the over hit in 3 games, with 1 push, and the teams combined to average 10 runs per game. The series opener on Friday night saw both teams combine for 13 runs and 18 hits, suggesting that offense may continue to play a big role in this series. While Sunday's game features a decent pitching matchup, there are still questions to consider. Kershaw, in only his 5th start of the season, may not yet be able to pitch deep into the game. Gray, on the other hand, has consistently allowed runs, giving up at least 2 in each of his last 8 starts. The Dodgers have been hot on offense, scoring 5 or more runs in 3 of their first 5 games on this road trip. The over has hit in 125 games between the 2 teams this season and is 6-3-1 in their last 10 matchups. Offensively, the Dodgers are ranked 5th in scoring this season, averaging 5.36 runs per game in August. With Gray struggling, as evidenced by his 5.81 earned run average since the All-Star break and his 6-run allowance in his last start, Los Angeles should have no problem putting runs on the board. Meanwhile, the Cardinals have been productive at home, scoring at least 4 runs in 6 of their last 7 home games. Kershaw hasn't been pitching deep into games, so St. Louis will have a chance to capitalize on a Dodgers bullpen that hasn't had a day off since August 8th. Given the circumstances, over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants vs. Oakland Athletics. The San Francisco Giants, holding a record of 62-63, have been on a hot streak since the All-Star break. However, their recent performance has taken a downturn, with just one win in their last 5 games. As a result, their already slim chances of securing a National League wild card spot appear to be diminishing further with each passing day. On Sunday, the Giants will continue their series against the Oakland Athletics, a team that, despite its 53-70 record, has recently gained considerable momentum. Even with their struggles earlier in the season, the Athletics have proven to be a formidable opponent in 2024. The Giants have hit a rough patch, going 1-4 in their last 5 outings. Meanwhile, the Oakland Athletics have been resilient, winning 3 consecutive series, including a significant series victory against the Mets. Entering Saturday evening, the Athletics had won 6 of their last 10 games, making them a team on the rise. Additionally, Giants pitcher Blake Snell has struggled against the Athletics throughout his career, posting a 4.62 earned run average over 25.1 innings. On the flip side, Athletics pitcher J.P. Sears has been exceptional, allowing just 4 runs in his last 21 innings pitched. The Athletics have emerged victorious in 5 of his recent starts, making the Oakland Athletics to cover the spread as underdogs our full-game side pick. Historically, these two teams have faced off in various types of games, but this season, their 3 head-to-head meetings have resulted in a total of just 10 runs scored. This has brought the under to a 5-5 record in their last 10 overall matchups. For the Giants, the under also stands at 5-5 in their past 10 games, with only 18 runs scored over their last 7 contests. Similarly, the Athletics have seen the under hit 6-4 during this same stretch, with an average of 5 total runs scored in their last 5 home games. While the Giants have fared better against left-handed pitchers this season, J.P. Sears is currently on a remarkable run, performing at a level that the Athletics desperately need from their rotation. On the other hand, Blake Snell has been equally impressive since returning from the injured list. Given the recent performances of both pitchers, this game is likely to resemble a low-scoring affair. Much like the opener, expect a classic pitchers duel. Under the projected total is our full-game total pick. New York Yankees versus Detroit Tigers. The New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers conclude the MLB weekend with the featured Sunday night game of the week at Muncie Bank Ballpark, located within the historic Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The Yankees find themselves deeply entrenched in a heated pennant race with the Baltimore Orioles in the American League East, vying for a spot at the top. On the other hand, the Tigers enter this series riding high after an unexpected sweep of the Seattle Mariners, boosting their confidence as they take on one of the league's most storied franchises. In this matchup, the Detroit Tigers seem to hold the upper hand when it comes to pitching. Their star pitcher, Tarik Skubal, has been nothing short of exceptional throughout the season. With a stellar record of 14 wins and just 4 losses, accompanied by an impressive 2.53 earned run average and a 0.92 WHIP, Skubal has been a force on the mound. His 180-29 strikeout-to-walk ratio over 24 starts showcases his dominance, and opposing batters have struggled against him, managing a meager .198 batting average. Remarkably, Skubal has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in 6 of his last 7 starts, further solidifying his reputation as one of the league's premier pitchers. The Yankees are expected to counter with Marcus Stroman, who holds a record of 8-6, a 4.01 earned run average, and a 1.4 WHIP in 23 starts. While Stroman has had moments of success, his pitch-to-contact style leaves little room for error, especially when matched up against a strikeout artist like Skubal. Stroman's recent struggles have highlighted his reliance on solid defense and well-placed pitches to keep opponents at bay. But with Skubal on the mound for Detroit, the Yankees will need more than just good fielding to secure a win. Skubal, who leads the American League in earned run average and strikeouts, has consistently received run support from his team, making him a formidable opponent. Despite the Yankees lineup receiving a boost from the arrival of Jazz Chisholm Jr., his elbow injury has once again diminished their offensive firepower, leaving Aaron Judge and Juan Soto to carry much of the load. Given these factors, expect Skubal to continue his dominant run and guide the Tigers to victory, making the Detroit Tigers money line our full-game side pick. Offensively, the Detroit Tigers have struggled mightily this season, ranking near the bottom of the league in nearly every major statistical category. They find themselves among the lowest teams in runs scored, hits, home runs, walks, and batting average, as well as on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and on-base plus slugging. Despite these offensive woes, the Tigers have found a bright spot spot in Tarek Skubal, who has been one of the league's best starting pitchers. With a 14-4 record, a 2.53 earned run average, a 0.92 WHIP, and a 180-29 strikeout to walk ratio over 24 starts, Skubal has been nearly untouchable, with opposing batters hitting just .198 against him. He has allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 6 of his last 7 starts, giving the Tigers a chance to win every time he takes the mound. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Twins are entering this game with momentum on their side as they look to complete a 4-game sweep. They are inching closer to overtaking the Cleveland Guardians for first place in the American League Central. The Twins have been solid on the road, boasting a 34-29 record, while the Texas Rangers have struggled at home, holding a 31-30 record. Texas has been in a slump, and it appears unlikely they will reverse their fortunes anytime soon. The Rangers are sending Tyler Mahle to the mound, who has pitched well in his first 2 starts of the season. Minnesota will counter with Pablo Lopez, who, despite having an elevated earned run average, has shown improvement in recent outings. With 2 capable pitchers on the mound, this game is shaping up to be a low-scoring affair. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.